Okay, welcome guys to Betrix. In my previous video, I talked of how to invest money and grow your money. Okay, I'm a young guy at the age of 28, and I have some amount of money that someone older than my age is not having. But this person have completed university, graduated, and blah blah blah. I'm not saying they are not wealthy, but it's the system, okay? The system of making money. It's not the system of working for someone. So, in this video, I'm going to show you two main streams where you can make money and also where you can grow your money, that small amount of money. So, without wasting too much time, hit on the subscribe button to motivate me so that I can bring up videos like this. Sorry. So in my previous video, I mentioned of two ways that I make my money. So what I do is I take my salary, which is lower, and I make sure if it's a year, okay, if I will take 1 year to save like 70% of my salary, then the following year I'll make sure I risk, okay, I take risk with that amount of money and use it on trading. That's forex trading. So this is example of forex trading. This is a MetaTrader 5. Those who already know will know what I'm talking about. And then this is my balance since 2019. I actually started learning trading. That was 2016, and when I was in high school, okay, I completed high school in 2017. Then I started hustling on my own after my dad's death. Fine, that's just by the way. Then in 2019, I just deposited 2,000 Ghana cedis because the job that I was having was they were paying me a lower amount, which was like 400 and 350 a month. All right, but I was able to save up to a year to get 2,000 cedis, which is at that time would be a good money, and it would be dangerous for you to misuse such money. But I risked it. I raised that money and invested it in a broker called Xnest. Xnest, okay. Xnest will not show my account. If I open my account right now on Xnest, because of my money is there, the screen will become black. That's why I don't want to go there. But this is what I have to prove to you. Okay, that this is my trading account, and today I made some losses. Okay, but after all, today is when on the 7th, on the 11th of July 2024. Okay, I made some losses and profits. But in all, I made profit of 38,778 Ghana cedis. This amount is in Ghana cedis. Okay, it's not in dollars. It's in Ghana cedis. I opened a Ghana cedi account. So from 2019 up to 2024, this is my balance. Okay, sometimes it will go down, sometimes it will come up, depending on the risk and the strategy that you use in trading. So in my previous video, I said what I do is I took I take 70% of my salary, bring it here, come and risk it for maybe a week. If I see that I made profit, then I withdraw the profit plus what I did. I mostly do is I withdraw the profit because sometimes the profit will be even more than the principal or the amount that you brought. So I withdraw it and go and like today's profit, which is 38,000. I can withdraw it and go and put it um, in uh, my I can go and put it in my stocks uh, market. I have an international stock market, okay, and I use Bamboo. Bamboo is a broker, and Bamboo is where I invest my international stock market like Apple, Amazon, Tesla, okay, and we have Ghana uh, stocks stock market. So today I'm going to teach Ghanaians how to invest in their own country stock market. Okay, in their own country stock exchange market. So first, if you have a browser, open it. And let me remind you, as I said, if you are new to this channel, click on the subscribe button, okay, to um to just motivate me to bring you good vibes videos like this. So I'll just type JSE. You should do the same, okay, which is Ghana Stock Exchange. Okay, then you go there. So Ghana Stock Exchange gives the update of our economy, anything regarding to our money. Ghana Stock Exchange will show it to you. If there is a new company coming up, you see it here. And also, what I really want to show you guys here is where you can save and grow your money. It's not about saving, it's also a risk. Stock um entering into stock has a risk, but it doesn't have too much risk like trading, okay, because when it comes to stocks, if the company is doing well, making money, you also get your profits. So when you come to stock, you hit on the menu bar. Okay, I'm using a mobile phone. Then you go to trading, and under trading you see resources. You go to resources, then under resources you see license dealing members. That's where we are going. So these are brokers who are licensed in Ghana here. Okay, they have a license for holding companies' assets. So if you come here, you see a lot. Okay, you see licensed ones. But I'm interested in IC Securities. Okay, at IC Securities, you know when the company was established, their location in Ghana here, their box number, and also their capital. Okay, then you come to know the sponsored companies. Okay, companies under this IC Security Holdings. Okay, and also you get to know which institutions you can pass through to buy a share. Okay, so a share is about let me say when you buy a stock, when you enter into stock, you are actually buying a share of the company. Okay, you are buying a share of the company. It's like you are giving them some amount of money to help build their company. So whenever um sorry, so whenever the company is booming, okay, whenever the company is becoming rich, you also get yours. Okay, you also get your profit. So you can see all these companies here are also supporting IC Securities for people who are saving in their banks and their companies to also buy shares through them. So someone will ask me which companies that they can actually um, buy shares from. You can buy from MTN, Talo Oil. There are lots. So without wasting too much time, I'll just log in into my account. Okay, I'll log in into my account. Then I'll show you. And the registration process is easy. Okay, you just enter your email, your number. Then you will also you verify the account. Okay, after you entered your email, your password, you have to verify the account. They have to know that you are a true member or a citizen of this country. Okay, your identity is needed. So actually, you will not log in on, don't get me wrong, you will not log in on Ghana Stock Exchange. So this is what you do. Like how I showed you, you go to your menu. Okay, you go to your menu, trading, resources, licensed daily members. So you choose one of the brokers. They are called brokers, okay? They are licensed brokers. So I wish to go for IC Securities. So I'll go to their website. Sorry. Um, so let me copy this website. Okay, you can do the same as you are watching. You can do the same. Now, when you open their website, this is how it is. Okay, then you register. Okay, when you register, let's go to client login, IC Wealth. Okay, you go to IC Wealth. That's where we are going to invest or buy stocks. So actually, you can even download their app on App Store and Play Store. So if you are new, you just go to register. Okay, the registration is not all that difficult. You enter your email, your mobile number, your password, then you enter your details. Okay, so the account, you can open it for an institution or an individual. So if you are an individual, you go for an individual. If it is an institution like a school, a church, or any kind of group, then you can go for institution. So I will go for login. Okay, but with the registration process, you have to verify it with your Ghana card and your details. Okay, detail, that's the only thing I think they'll need: the front and back of your Ghana card and a passport size of your face. Then you snap it and put it there. It will verify, they will verify your account in that particular day if everything is correct. So Ghanaian youths who are working, saving up money in banks. I'm not saying saving is not good, but money doesn't grow when it stays at one place. It grows when you invest them. So if you're a young guy, you have some amount of money, target stocks. Okay, if you don't want to risk at all, just target stocks. Don't go into forex right now. Or you can even enter into cryptocurrency, whereby you can do spot trading. I'll come there in my next video. Okay, whereby you can trade in cryptocurrency. You buy it, you leave it there. Anytime you see that the amount where you bought it and the current amount is moving up, that means you are making profit. That's what we call stock spot trading. But today I'm teaching about stocks because it's the easiest way to grow your money. Okay, so I'll just log in. I'll just log in and wait for the code. Okay, so I have to enter the short code. This is mine, this is not yours. Okay, so boom, I'm into my account. Okay, so as you can see, I have zero point 0.0 Ghana cedis with IC liquidity. That doesn't mean that I don't invest in stocks. IC liquidities are also a company. Okay, the broker itself is a company whereby you can invest in them. Whenever they are growing rich, you also uh, this is like an investment platform. That's the liquidity fund. but we are going into stocks. Okay, so you hit on trade live, okay, at the top here. Now when you open trade live, you see a lot of companies under IC liquidities, meaning these companies are um, have assets with IC liquidities, okay, meaning that's where they invest their assets. So you too can invest in these particular companies and also make profit. So you can see we have Access Bank, Anglo Gold Ashanti, but this one is Anglo Gold Ashanti Depository Shares. Okay, so and we have ADB, we have a lot. So those people looking for MTN shares to buy, okay, we even have Enterprise here. I even have um, an account with them. That's in physical terms. I have an account with them. That's where my PFs are. So those looking for MTN, this is MTN. Okay, this is the price of MTN. Now, as you can see, MTN, the shares of that's one share of MTN is 1.91. That's 1 cedi 91 pesos. At first, we all know MTN was not up to this range. Okay, if we backtest maybe 1 year or 2 years, you will get to know that MTN was very low. Okay, their shares was very low. So this is how you make a profit. For instance, when you buy one shares of MTN, okay, at once, let's say at the exact price, let's say you also used 1 cedi 91 pesos to buy the shares. Anytime or any week or any month, MTN shares will rise up to, let's say, 2 cedi 3 cedi. You also make the same profit. Okay, so imagine you use 1,000 cedis to buy um one share. So let's do the calculation. It will be like, if one share is equal to 1 cedi 91 peso, how much will be, let's say, 1,000 cedis? So you cross multiply, then you know the number of shares you will be having with MTN. So anytime MTN makes profit, okay, you also make profits multiplied by the number of shares you have with them, and that's how you grow your money. And as soon as you see that you've made some profit, you can even use your profit to buy another shares, or you can withdraw it with the money that you invested. It doesn't concern anyone. Okay, so you can see there are a lot of companies here who are under, okay, IC securities. We have Unilever Ghana here, we have Total, we have Talo Oil, we have Trust Bank Limited. Okay, they have a lot. Okay, so if I want to invest, I will just hit on I'll just um, click on start trading. Okay, actually we have fixed income. These are local equities. Okay, we have fixed income. Fixed incomes are like, they have a time whereby the 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 company will yield their profit, and also they have a percentage that they'll give you. But I'm into local equities. So if you want to buy or make a deposit and buy shares, you just click on start trading. Now they will ask of what's the bank, your bank. Okay, so over here there are a lot of banks whereby you can use to make a deposit. I'm interested in mobile money because it's the easiest uh, transaction to use right now at the comfort of your home. So you click the branch, you select whether MTN, Airtel, Tigo, or Vodacash. Okay, so they enter the phone number in which the money is on. Okay, then you enter the investment horizon. That's the number of years you've traded or the kind of experience that you have in stocks. Or mostly, I always like choosing 1 to 3 years or even under 1 year. Okay, so that they'll know what you are doing or what's your target. So investment objectives has to do with you select maybe for securities, for balance, for income, for growth. Okay, so I would choose for growth because they also brought it so that they can grow. Investment knowledge, you have to choose fair or good. Okay, don't never go for limited or professional. If you're a beginner, just go for good or fair. So risk tolerance, just go medium. Okay, it's like a test. They are testing you to know whether you are qualified or you have knowledge about it. So existing CDS ID, if you don't have or if you don't know what it is, forget. You just have to upload um, a picture of your signature. Okay, you can even write your name on a paper and put it there or a signature. But all this is not um, it's not compulsory because they don't have star on it. Okay, but it's necessary to fill this part. Now, when you are done, let me use this particular one as my signature. Okay, so when you are done, you go for request. Okay, you can see down there, there's a request there. Once you click on request, it will process everything for you to make payment. Okay, now when the payment is done, you will see it over here. You will see it in your account. This is not the app, but you see it in your portfolio value. Okay, that will be where your money will be. Okay, so anytime that you want to buy shares, you just go to trade live, then you go and select the shareholder companies that you want to invest. So this one is Benzo Oil Palm Plantation Limited. One share, they are selling one share is that is 23 cedis. So if you want to buy, click on buy. Okay, just as easy as that. So those who are interested in MTN, you can go for MTN and buy. So for example, let's go with MTN. Let me try to buy some shares from MTN. Okay, so you can try it yourself. That's the whole process that I have done. Okay, that's the whole process. So I'll just go to add funds. Okay, select portfolio. Oh no, let me go back. Trade life, equities. Let me go back here. So you make add funds. I see liquidity fund. Fine. Let me say 100 cedis. With type, I'll say Voda Cash or Go. So actually, they will deduct 1.95. That's transaction charges. Okay, on top of the 100 cedis that you will be buying. So that's the amount. So you should know that the maximum amount for this particular transaction is 5,000. Okay, but you can make double or triple deposits at any time. So so this is the account. Okay, this is their bank details and other things. So you have to read the notes. Notes payments made by blah 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 will be invested in 3 working days when money is received from the service provider. So they are saying when you make payments, Okay, your money will be invested in 3 working days when the money is received from the service provider. That's not actually the uh, deposit, okay? But mostly when you make a deposit, sometimes it comes early, especially during working days, okay? It will come that exact day. So no need to, let's say, panic or something. No. So you see, there are two accounts: IC liquidity, and we have a trade life portfolio. That's that's if you want to. Let me make it clear. IC when you let me go back. If not, people will get confused there. When you are adding money or depositing money, we have IC liquidity fund. That's like a savings account um, with the broker. And when you come here, you see that the portfolio IDs are different. And when you come here, we have a trade live portfolio. That's where you use to trade live. It is live. It comes up and goes down. The shares price comes up and goes down. That's why it's called live portfolio. So if you want to add funds to this trade live portfolio, you go to details, then you go to add funds. Okay, then you go to add funds. I hope you get me. Then you go to add funds so that you understand better. Okay, so that's how this platform is. So that's how it is to invest your money um, in stocks. So let's do the calculation for MTN shares. Okay, so we know that MTN, they are selling their shares right now at 1.91 pesos. Okay, so let's go to our calculation. Here's how you make your profit. The shares is 1.91, right? That's one share. So if I want to buy times maybe 50 shares, okay, if I want to buy 50 shares, that means I have to pay 95.5 cedis, okay, for that number of shares. Good. Now let's say you bought it with 95.5 cedis, okay, for 50 shares. You were there, let's say you bought it this week, and next week you went there to check your live. Okay, you can check it at any time because the price changes. Right now I would say the price has dropped because last 2 weeks the price was at 2 cedi 50 pesos. Right now it has dropped, so it's a good thing to buy it when the market drops, okay, or the price drops. So let's say you bought it at 1.91 and you bought 50 shares, which is you used 95.5 Ghana cedis to buy them. And yes, the following week or the following month, you went to check the live trade, or the next day you went to check the live trade. Now they were selling it, let's say 2.22 cedi 20 pesos. So when you multiply this by the 50 shares, that means if you you convert your 50 shares into that price, meaning you've made profit of, let's say, 14 cedis, okay, for that 50 shares. So this is why I'm saying I invest in them. I invest in them. Okay, let's say I bought 1.91 at a price. Let's say I bought, let's say, 200 shares, or you let me make it 1,000. Let me reduce this thing. Let's say I bought it at a price of 1,000, having 500 shares at MTN. And the following day, that's I used 955 cities to buy them, right? And the next day or the next week, um, I went and the price was 2 cities 50 pesos. So you see the kind of profit that I'll make. I bought at 9 cities 55, 955, and now if I deduct 955 from this amount, meaning I've made profit of 295 cities. Okay, the prices changes. Okay, it can happen today or tomorrow. That's why I say if you have any huge amount of money, okay, if you have any huge amount of money, you can buy it right now. Let's say 1,000 shares. Okay, you can buy it at 1,000 shares or even 3,000 shares. That's if you have 5,000 cedis. You can also buy it um, around, let's say, 2,000. Okay, which is you have 1,200 shares with MTN. Now here is the case when the price, let's say you bought it with 2,292 Ghana cedis, and you woke up to check and the price was 250 pesos. That means minus 2,000, how much? 292, right? Meaning you've made profit of 708 cedis just in that change. Okay, that's how this stock market works. So it is always good to buy a certain stocks, maybe at at a lower price. Okay, then keep on monitoring. You can even set an alert whenever there is a change, in price. Okay, you can set an alert for it. Okay, you can set an alert, so any change there you get a notification. So that's how you grow your money. Let's say you have the money, but if you don't have the money, then you have to take risk right now. That is where you have to invest in cryptocurrency, like the spot trading, which is also safe, or forex trading. Okay, and indices and stuff to gain some profit to invest in stocks. Okay, right now as I'm talking to you, in 5 years or 10 years time, okay, MTN shares can rise up based on, because it's a technological company, they will bring more ideas, more stuffs. Okay, so this will make the company more expensive and also more valuable. Okay, so never this particular Anglo Gold Ashanti wasn't at this price. Okay, but it rose up to now. So people who invested it when their amount was low are billionaires right now. Okay, the same thing applies to when you are into international trading. Okay, there is an international broker whereby you can um, actually open an account and invest in dollars. But here is a Ghana CD account. So that one you register, you verify with your Ghana card, then bam, you have your account. The app is called Bamboo. They have a website too where you can go there. So over here too you can invest. When you go to invest, per my experience, they gave me a medium risk asset. Okay, meaning these companies, or these are international companies, okay, where you can invest in them. So I'm going to give you uh, the how these people their own is the international one. So when we back test, okay, when you go 1 year backwards, we'll get to know that at that was 13th October 2023, Netflix was selling their one share at $355. So let's do the calculation here. Netflix, okay, was selling their shares at $355. Okay, that was last year October. That was 2023 October. So if you have this amount, like 5,400, you can buy that one share of Netflix. So let's say you bought it at this price, okay? You bought it around that price and you left it. You didn't even check, okay? Let's say you left it. I will not even say uh, October. So let's come to 2024. And now in 2024, January, 5th January, it came to 473. That means the price has increased. Okay, the price has increased from where you bought it. Now, when we go today's market, this is today's market, meaning even this year it has dropped. Okay, even this year it has dropped. But let's check around July, 10th July 2024, the price was $679 per share. So let's say you bought your own at 355 one share, okay, and now they are selling it at let's say 647, 647, okay, meaning you are making profit of $229, okay, from last year October to January. This will be the profit you will make on that amount, okay. So it will be this amount plus the amount that you bought, which was 355, right? Good. So this will be your total amount. You bought it with 5,000, and in a couple of October, November, December, January, you are making this amount. Okay, let's say you deduct your 5,400, you are making profit of 4,000. Okay, whilst your money sits there. So that's how people are making money when sitting in their homes. They make the money, they come to Africa, and they build companies, and those companies still grows. So that's how stocks are. Okay, that's how stocks are. So you can see the difference down here. They were selling at $344, and now it's at 672, which is a huge amount of money. Okay, so that's how people make money out of it. Right now, 6,000 is almost let's say equivalent to 10,000, right? um 647, sorry, 647 is almost 1,000. Okay, don't get confused with the live balance or the live trade market, but it's around 1,000, 10,000, or yeah, it's around $10,000. So it's good to invest, and it's good to keep your money growing. I think recently Apple was selling their own. This was July. Okay, let me back test. So let me say 1 week ago. Okay, so 1 week ago here. That was 8 July. They were selling it at 224. Okay, and 10th July, you see the difference. That's how people make money in stocks. Up to this place, 10th July. Right now it's dropping. So whenever it drops, it's a good sign for you to buy. And all these things are factors that you can use to grow your money. Okay, it's easy as that. So right now, this broker is giving me this particular. Um, there are a lot of them that you can invest in. Okay, there are a lot that you can invest in. So just take your time and grow your money. You can invest in real estate and other stuffs too. Okay, so let your money work for you. That's how I live my life. I'm not all that rich, but I value it because someone at my age doesn't have it or doesn't even know this. So I will be glad if you share this video to your friends and your families to grow their money. My next video, I will show you what forex trading is about because it's a broad topic. Okay, there are certain basics you need to understand before you enter. Okay, so thank you. Goodbye.